Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video and especially welcome to another episode of kofas discussion where we talk about different game related stuffs, something that is going throughout the community and this sort of stuffs guys. And in that regard, I think today we have quite a good number of things to discuss. So we will discuss these things, some of the things that is going wrong with these recent updates, some of the things that is really enjoyable in recent updates. So I will show and share my thoughts. So first of all, it is let's talk about the banner. And for the first time we had this Ultimate Fighter in this Ultimate Fighter Volume 8 where we are having a returning banner, a previously released characters, a bunch of them buffed, but they are kind of totally together with the new fighter. Now of course there are two ways to look at this. For example, as my condition, I didn't really had Ash and Maki at a max up level, so I kind of enjoyed the banner. I got the characters, I got Isla, beside I also got Maki, I also got bunch of memories for Ash, so that was really decent for me. I got quite a bunch of characters, and for these type of people who never really summoned in the previous banner, maybe you don't have max up characters, maybe you have one memory or two, maybe your character is 1 star or something. Those type of people, and also me, these type of banners are kind of ideal. And I showed you that I haven't really spent too much rubies in this banner at all, but still I have 2 max up characters. So that was an ideal situation for me because I don't really had these characters maxed up. But what if you already have Ash, Maki max up, and now you see the banner? What you are going to do now? So that is going to be an entirely different case scenario, guys. In that case, in most cases I would advise you to skip these sort of banners, because if you are having, you saw that how many Maki memories I got, how many Ash memories I got. I was lucky that these characters were not leveled up maxed, so I was able to use those memories. But what if I had these characters maxed up? This would be an entire waste. I mean, I cannot even use their memories to do anything. And look at these guys. If I show you my fighters, and let me take you to the memories, and look at this. I have 6 Terry memories lying around. 6 Terry memories. And look at this, my Terry is already maxed up. What's the future of these memories? I don't know. Maybe in future they will bring something for these memories, a conversion process, but that's not a good solution for this. So ideal thing would be to skip this sort of banners if you are already having the other 2 returning characters maxed up, because from this banner we have an indication that in future they are going to do these things again. Let's just say in the future upgradation of Ultimate Banner, they are definitely going to bring this guy, Psyche. Psyche is going to be buffed because he is also from Volume 1, and also another buff is going to be for Kusanagi. Probably they are going to make Kusanagi the best supporter. Probably, yes. I mean, they will make Psyche a very high damage dealer, Kusanagi great support, just as we saw in this event what they did with Ash and Maki. Maki is a super broken support right now, guys, to be honest, and you don't even have to awaken her to the max. But if you awaken her to the max, her support skill will go even stronger, guys. What should I say? Even she is better support than Oswald. She is a better support than Oswald. To be honest, even at A3, she is better than A5 Oswald. What should I say? This is a support power creep that we are seeing in this game for the first time, and this is one of the major changes that I wanted to highlight. That so far we have seen that we see damage dealer power creep every banner, not a big problem, but now you see that damage dealer power creep is not so much, but it's kind of going the other way. Ash is, I think, a higher damage dealer right now. I mean, almost as high as Terry. Of course, not higher than Terry, but very close to him. But guess what? The support power creep that we saw with Maki, oh my god. I mean, I kind of spent a huge amount of rubies upgrading this character, Oswald. He's a great character, to be honest. I have no regrets. But I was expecting him to be the top support for a long time. That was expected. But guess what? Within one banner, Maki kind of overtook him in a major way. I have no problem with that, because Maki is an F2P support. Even at Awaken level 1 star, she can do better support business than any other character in the game, which is very decent from the developers, because people, if they get him at a level 0 level, even at level 90, just get the character, just get the 3PG, of course. That's enough. So that's the major change that I noticed. So what I'm going to do when they are going to buff Saiki and Kusanagi, and of course they are going to probably add a third character, what I'm going to do, of course, I have to skip that banner. I have to skip that banner unless it is some grand banner like Genij or Kyo. I pray to God that they don't do this sort of mechanism with those sort of top-notch characters. I do believe they come with, usually they do. I pray to God that Netmarble don't mess up this time. Please don't mess up Genij or Kyo or some other legend characters that are supposed to come, some other core KOF characters, for example like Andy, for example like Ryu Sakazaki or Yamazaki, or I mean, there is a ton of characters that might actually come. So please, Netmarble, don't mess it up. We can consider this thing as an experiment this time, but please don't do it again. Now let's talk about another glaring issue of this banner, that is namely imprint stone. None of these characters, if you have summoned in these banners, in this banner, none of this character will provide you all the imprint stones, because if you summon or level up these two characters, then you have to buy the imprint stones from the shop, because they are returning characters, and that actually makes perfect sense. Makes sense, and I'm totally happy that they kind of are selling this, all the important volume 1 imprint stones only for 23 euro or $23. This is a great package, to be honest, and I must appreciate. I already have these stones multiple copies, otherwise I would definitely buy it, because imprint stones are one of the most important mechanism in this game, but they're kind of selling it really cheap, I must say. So you can get 2 of them, which is really good. But the problem is, once again, with the Star and Moon imprint stone, there is basically no way to get Star and Moon imprint stone. Of course, you can get Star and Moon imprint stone for your EX fighters. That's a different case, but for ultimate fighters, you cannot get Star and Moon imprint stones. But guess what? We can consider that, of course, Ash and Saiki are kind of returning fighters, and Netmarble might decide to make these Star and Moon imprint stones kind of exclusive, so it's okay to not to provide them. But what about Isla? What are we getting for Isla? If I show you my Isla, where is she? If I show my Isla, I have only got this moonstone. Where it is? I kind of have to accept it, right? Okay, I cannot accept it because I kind of crafted this moonstone, and this is giving me some critical damage, and I have to sacrifice the star stone because I simply don't have enough tokens. Let me show you. I don't have no tokens. I have only 20 tokens and I need 120, and of course if I complete all the game modes, I will get 60 more of these tokens. That means 60 plus 20 will be 80. I'm still falling 40 tokens short. And guess what? They provided a solution in the shop that if you go to the shop, oh my god, this loading thing, bruh. This thing is telling me to buy this package with 59 euro, a kind of high price tag, a very very high price tag if you consider any banner or anything, a very high price tag. I mean, if they were selling this around at 20 or 23 dollars, that like the other imprint stones, that would have made perfect sense. But 59 euro is a kind of high price, I must say, for any level of players. Of course, many people will be comfortable paying while paying this money. I don't have any problem with that, but don't forget to think about all the F2P players, and there is a major part of the people are playing this game in a free way right now. So Netmarble should not do anything to block the F2P people's way of upgrading or maxing up their character, because so far we know that this game is an F2P friendly game. We talk about it, we are proud of it, but now this game are kind of adding this sort of entirely paid mechanisms, which is not too much appreciated. But at the same time, I agree that the game will need a lot of money. The game will need some money extra, right? So why don't you do it in this way? Why don't you add some more game modes for the F2P people? Maybe add some more complex game mode, maybe add some annoying game modes, so that the F2P people can keep grinding, and finally they have a hope to get their max up imprint stones and everything. And for the paid players, keep it easy, because they don't have the time to grind, so they will just simply buy the packages. So it's a win-win for everyone, right? Why you are depriving the F2P people? Why you are depriving the people who are not willing to add a credit card to the game? Why you are depriving the people who have probably a credit card but the price tag is too high? You cannot do it, Netmarble, and that should be my extremely important suggestion if you are watching my videos, or somehow of course the community is watching, because the community should be aware of these things, because a character's development should not be blocked by the developers in no way. And so far the game has been F2P friendly, and I would expect the game to be F2P friendly in the upcoming days also. So these are the things that I wanted to talk about in this update, or about this update. So far it was a little bit of mixed bag, as I said, and provided different type of values to different type of peoples. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to support the content and support the channel, and let me know in the comments that what you think overall about this update, and I'll see you soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.